So you might be able to see, I put like a little nut right here, kind of hit that button. So now we go outside and check to make sure. Alright guys, and welcome back to Scotty Knows. Today we're actually going to be working on this car finally. I'm going to try to get this motor turned over here. First I actually want to pre-lube it before I get it started. So to kind of go over a couple things of what I did is I actually removed the spark plugs. I took those out. Also unplugged the distributor here. And what I did was I actually kind of put a little bit of, squirt a little oil down the cylinder down there. I kind of lubed some of the cylinders so the piston's not rubbing against the metal there. To kind of help pre-lube that. So I actually don't have any gas in it, but I did go ahead and unclip all the fuel plugs from the injectors. I don't have any fuel in the gas tank. As you've seen in a previous video, I actually rebuilt the fuel system, so I have no gas in there. So what I'm going to do is try to prime this and see if I can get this to kind of turn over, get some of the oil circulating in there. That way I can get everything primed to start. So stay tuned. Let me grab the keys and we'll hop in to see if we can get this thing cranking. So before I started recording here, I did try to fire it up there to kind of get it going first, and it didn't work. So I think I got a grounding issue. But the good news is the brake lights work. Problem is they come on without me pressing the brake. So that brings me to another problem. So I'll take you guys inside here. I'll show you exactly how to fix that problem. So let me grab a flashlight and I'll take you on this tour. So up under the dash, might be kind of hard to see. Up in here is the brake pedal. You can kind of see that piece moving up there. It's actually missing a grommet. There's like a little rubber grommet that actuates that button. So what I'm gonna do is put a small nut and bolt in there, and hopefully that should be enough to hit that button and turn off the brake lights. So I'll get that installed and I'll show you if it works. Alright guys, so you might be able to see, I'll put like a little nut and bolt in there. Show you guys. Right here. Just to kind of hit that button. So now we go outside and check to make sure everything is off. We go back to the back of the car, everything seems to be off. And let me show you what it looks like when I hit the brakes. Alright guys, so after a few minutes of playing around, and of course works on my other Civics, I determined that what is happening is that the clutch actuator itself is not coming on. So you got your clutch pedal, and you got the safety switch, and there's a grommet that goes in up here. It's kind of a pain to get to. I can order it and I can actually feel it in the back. I might be able to order the piece and just kind of press it in from the back. But the good news is I was able to get the motor to turn over. So what I might do is just kind of use my finger for now and see if I can prime it. So I don't want to stop production, so I have to order a piece, and that might take a couple of days. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. If I press the switch in with my finger, of course it's kind of far in there. So it kind of works. I guess I can probably prime it a few more times. Get out of this car. I can probably prime it a few more times. I got to order that grommet. I can't reach in there to put a bolt in there like I did with the brake pedal. They're very similar to the brake pedal. There's a grommet that goes in there So if you ever go into your floorboard, you notice that there's a rubber piece sitting on the floorboard. It's probably one of those things that are broken. I mean, this car hasn't been even started in probably over 10 years, probably longer than that. So I'm gonna probably order that piece. I might try and get some fuel and see if I can get this thing started. So hang out with me for a few more minutes and I'll see what I can do. So stay tuned. All right, so got everything hooked back up. I'm gonna try to fire it up. I put some gas in and I'm praying, so bear with me here, see if I can get this thing fired up. All right, so first attempt didn't work so well. I'm gonna check some of the grounds, make sure everything is connected. Seems to be firing okay. I just gotta make sure it's getting gas. Everything seems to be hooked up. So I'll check a few more things and we'll give it another shot. So everything seems tight. I did add some more gas in there. I'm hoping that's maybe the problem. I don't think I put enough gas in there since everything was 100% empty. So I'll put more gas in and I'll try to fire it back up. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's episode of Scotty Knows. Good news is the engine's turning over. Bad news is I didn't get started, so we're going to work on that here. I got some parts coming to get that thing fixed up, specifically the clutch, so I don't have to climb up under that damn thing no more. Then we'll get this thing rolling. It's not going to stop me from making content for you guys. I still got a tremendous amount of work to do on this thing. So actually the next thing I'm going to do is actually tear apart the rear here and get it prepped up for the rear disc brake conversion. So stay tuned for that. That'll probably be in the next episodes. I'll wait for some parts. I do have a lot more parts to order, so those will be on the way so I can continue production on this thing. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, comment, leave your feedback below. Anything to help out the other viewers that are watching the channel. But I appreciate you guys for watching, checking out this episode of Scotty Knows, and stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.